Right now, the 2024 season is at its midpoint, and the competition is as fierce as ever. Founded over 75 years ago by Bill France Sr., NASCAR has grown into one of America's premier motorsports racing series, with the France family at its helm. The introduction of the owner-charter agreement in 2016 marked a significant shift, ensuring teams a spot at every point-paying race and linking their earnings to their performance. This move was a game-changer, providing stability and financial security in a sport where sponsorship dollars are as crucial as horsepower. In today's episode, we'll explore how this system has impacted the sport and Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s bold move within it. NASCAR is like the big leagues of car racing in America. In 2016, they started something called the charter system. This was to make sure that teams that race often and do well get rewarded. They gave out 36 charters, which are like special passes that guarantee a spot in the races. There are 40 cars in a race, so that leaves 4 spots for teams without a charter. Now, these charters have become really valuable. They started off being worth something, but now they're worth a lot more. Last year, Spire Motorsports bought one for $40 million from another team called Live Fast Sports. That's 3 times more than what Michael Jordan's team paid the year before. But there's news from Adam Stern at Sports Business Journal that says things might be changing. Front Row Motorsports bought a charter for between $20 to $25 million from Stewart Haas Racing. That's less than what Spire paid last year. It seems like there might be too many charters out there because Stewart Haas Racing is selling more and nobody seems to be rushing to buy them. There's also some trouble with making a new deal for these charters. NASCAR and the teams can't agree on how things should work after this year. The old deal is about to end and they haven't figured out a new one yet. Bob Pockras, who knows a lot about NASCAR, says they're talking about a 7-year deal that could go on even longer. This deal has to do with the money NASCAR gets from TV channels that show the races, which is going to be about $7.7 billion starting from 2025 until 2031. The teams racing in the Cup Series want more money from this big TV deal because right now they only get about $8 to $9 million each year. In NASCAR, owning a charter is like having a golden ticket to the races. Legacy Motor Club is one team that might buy a charter. They've grown a lot since they teamed up with Toyota Racing Development. Brad Keselowski from RFK said they want a third charter, but it seems too expensive right now. Cross Spy isn't looking to buy because they just signed Michael McDowell and Corey LaJoie is staying with them for a while. Carson Hocevar's team is getting bigger, so they're not selling their charter. Richard Childress Racing seems pretty settled as well. They have Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch and might even get another charter for Noah Gragson. Team Penske and JTG Daugherty are also not selling. JTG Daugherty just kept Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and might get a new investor, but they're not giving up their charter. So who might sell? Well, maybe Rick Ware Racing could be one. They're not the fastest team, and their car number 15 is almost at the bottom of the standings. They could sell their charter for car 15 and focus on their main car number 51, which Justin Haley is driving really well. But this is just speculation because Rick Ware owns the team and he might want his son Cody Ware to race in some events with car 15. It's hard to tell how committed Rick Ware is to selling. Another team that could sell is Colleague Racing, even though their president Chris Rice said they won't merge with anyone. Matt Colleague, the owner, hinted that they may have plans to get stronger. It's all about strategy in NASCAR when it comes to charters. Teams want to make sure they have what they need to race, and sometimes that means buying or selling these special passes. SHR is selling all 4 charters and stepping away from the game. Gene Haas, with his billions, isn't haggling over the price. He's ready to exit stage left without fussing over whether he gets $25 or $35 million per charter. And Tony Stewart? His interests are wide-ranging, extending far beyond the NASCAR world. But why would SHR consider selling now when charter values are on the decline? Well, it doesn't add up for me. If you're already playing the game, why not hold out for the next charter agreement? That's likely to be more lucrative for the teams. Selling now seems like settling for less when patience could pay off with a bigger slice of the revenue pie come 2025. Switching gears, let's talk about Dale Earnhardt Jr. He recently spoke about the charter system on his podcast, and Dale Jr. made it clear that buying a charter isn't in his plans.
I'm not buying a charter and putting millions of dollars away into something that I can't then recoup or sell for a profit. I feel like that would be wrong of me because of our legacy and my last name to buy into a charter, then turn around and sell it a couple years later and try to reap a profit. If you're going to get into this, you got to get in with commitment, not for the money, not for the potential. We've always raced to go win a race and compete, not thinking about it as a way to profit. And so I can do that with other investments or whatever for my girls. Me and Kelly had talked about getting into it, and we've seen some opportunities to do that. They didn't work out. We've had a lot of conversations with everybody, and we're still talking to people. To be quite honest with you, we're still like at the table talking to different teams about maybe partnering or investing or getting. We're always like open to hearing what somebody thinks about what a partnership with us would look like. But none of them to this point have been like, oh man, that's a win for everybody.
That's it. We got to get on that.
That's a perfect match, man. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Now, as we look on the horizon, there's talk of Junior possibly stepping into the realm of Cup Series team ownership. This isn't just idle chatter. It's a prospect that could shake the foundations of NASCAR. Like, just think of it. JR Motorsports, the team that has become synonymous with nurturing young talent in the Xfinity Series, making the leap to the Cup Series. It's a move that would bring a new level of excitement and anticipation to the sport. Fans are drawn to the authenticity, to teams that have a soul, and JR Motorsports is steeped in it. It's not just a team, it's a family affair, with Dale and his sister Kelly at the helm. The potential for an Earnhardt-branded Cup team is immense. It's not just about slapping a name on a car, it's about infusing every race with that Earnhardt spirit. Fans can sense when a team is just going through the motions versus when it's driven by passion. And passion is something Junior has never lacked. But let's be clear. If Junior decides to invest in an existing team without having a say in its operations or branding, it won't stir the same fervor. Fans want to see his influence, his decision shaping the team's destiny. They want to see his drivers pushing limits on the track because they know they're racing for an Earnhardt. Junior Motorsports has been a powerhouse in developing talent. It's not just about finding fast drivers. It's about building people who can carry NASCAR into the future. Engineers, marketers, crew members, all have found their footing at JR Motorsports. And they can carry with them that intangible quality that comes from being part of something bigger than themselves. Now, make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below. Share this with your NASCAR pals, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more future updates. Until then, keep exploring.